Hello everybody, thank you for joining me and welcome to this video which is about Jupiter transit in the Revati Nakshatra, Pisces, which takes place between the 24th of February and the 21st of April. This transit tells us to get ready to take a new direction in our life. Jupiter transits through every sign for about 1 year. And it takes 12 years to complete the full cycle of the 12 signs. This is why this transit is pretty important. Jupiter has been transiting through Pisces since the 13th of April 2022, and this transit will be over on the 21st of April as he starts to transit in Aries as of the 21st of April. In order to understand this transit, it would be good to remember the last transit of Jupiter in Pisces. It started on the 2nd of May in 2010 and continued until the 1st of November. Due to Jupiter's retrograde, he entered Aquarius and then he started to go forward and he entered Pisces again on the 6th of December 2010 and completed his transit in Pisces on the 8th of May in 2011. So we completed a cycle in our life on the 8th of May 2011, and this is what we are going to do in April. Jupiter is now transiting through the last nakshatra, which is called the Revati. The last transit of Jupiter in Revati was between the 13th of March and the 8th of May in 2011. So in order to understand what you will deal with in March and throughout most of April, you should think about what you dealt with between the 13th of March and the 8th of May in 2011. I would like to share some important dates with you in order to benefit from this time in the best way that you can. Jupiter is in Gandanta between the 18th and the 25th of April. Gandanta is a difficult position. When a planet is in a Gandanta position, it is not easy to get its positive effects. So we need to be careful with what Jupiter represents. On the 21st of April, Jupiter enters Aries and starts a new cycle in our life. However, Mercury retrograde also starts on the 21st of April. So while we're starting a new cycle in our life, Mercury is telling us to rethink and revise if we are sure about what we need to start. Mercury transits through Pisces between the 16th and the 31st of March. This is also an important transit because Mercury is going to be in conjunction with Pisces throughout this transit. Actually, Mercury doesn't feel very comfortable in Pisces as he is the natural ruler of Virgo, but Mercury is the ruler of the Revati Nakshatra, so he feels comfortable here. All in all, when Mercury transits through Pisces and is in conjunction with Jupiter, we will be able to think differently. We can be more creative and imaginative, especially when we communicate, when we write something. It's a beneficial time in terms of emotional communication. However, it may not be easy to think rationally and logically. especially on the 31st of March, you need to be very careful with Mercurian issues, as Mercury is in the Gandanta zone. So you need to be careful when you communicate, when you do trade, and when you deal with academic issues. The exact conjunction of Mercury and Jupiter takes place on the 28th of March. This is a good time to be in contact with the knowledgeable people, with teachers, gurus, or with your husband and with your children. It's a good time to settle arguments. You may also get knowledge, especially on spiritual matters, more easily. And you may also get self-realization. You may also go on a journey. It will be easy to adapt to new situations because your emotions will change very fast. There is going to be a solar eclipse on the 20th of April, but I'm going to make a different video on this. Another important transit is a transit of the Sun. Sun enters Pisces on the 15th of March, and this transit continues until the 14th of April. This means you may get some recognition, name, fame, or a higher position. You may also feel more generous and wise during this transit, but Jupiter becomes combust. This is also important. Jupiter becomes combust between the 27th of March and the 26th of April. This means the Sun gets closer to Jupiter and blocks its positive effects. So it is not considered as a good time for auspicious events, and you should be careful when you communicate with your husband and with your children and with your teachers. You may not get support from them. You may also lack luck in your life, especially depending on the settlement of Pisces in your natal chart. But the exact conjunction of Jupiter and the Sun takes place on the 11th of April. So you need to be very careful with these issues, especially on the 11th of April. The most beneficial effect of Jupiter transit in the Revati Nakshatra will be that you will be more creative and imaginative. However, you should avoid being overly imaginative and too unrealistic, let's say. But one of the most beneficial effects of this transit is that you will be able to let people and things go. In health, you're prone to insomnia, feet and ankle problems. I hope you will be able to close a 12-year chapter in the best way that you can. Hope to see you soon.